Speaking of full, in baseball, a full count is described as having how many strikes and balls? Shovelware Studios. Deep in the halls of the shrunken school lies a secret button that opens a secret door even deeper. In this dark, secret room, there's an item being sold. What might it be? Taste test. Coffee is made by roasting and blending a certain something. What is that certain something? Math Zone. Okay, let's say I have 3 dozen apples. I realize that's an absolutely absurd number of apples to have on my person, and chuck 2 dozen out of the window of my car on the way home from Marsh's grocery store, shattering windows and causing extensive property damage. How many apples do I have left in this completely hypothetical scenario? Memorable events. 14th and 15th century Europe was defined by a lengthy war between France and England. Dubbed by historians as the 100 Years' War, this struggle for the respective countries' thrones led to the longest recorded conflict in European history. How many years did this war actually last? Math Zone. What is 36 plus 4? Sure, whatever! Zoopals. Taxonomy. It's how various living organisms are classified. You've got kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. The further down the list you go, the more specific definition you have of any creature. Under what family would you find dogs? Shovelware Studios. A trip to beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. Oh, hey, I've got a place down there. You should come visit if you win this prize. We can go fishing, throw beads at people, do a little swimming. It'd be fun. Let's bring out a special guest to ask the next question. It's Forty, the Smartboard!
Hiya, everybody! I'm Forty. Check it. This is a silhouette of a certain Shovelware Studios character. Who is it?
Big oof.
Thank you so much for answering my question. Bye-bye.
Nonsense non sequiturs. If Jimmy cracks corn and no one cares, why does he keep doing it? Not from my perspective. Amazing space. What's the deal with light years? I mean, what do they even measure? Time, weight, brightness, distance? You tell me! Amazing space. If you add up every angle of any quadrilateral, you will always get 360 degrees. With that in mind, what degree will the corners of any given square measure? Big oof. Taste test. Here comes the coolest screen around. It's Bordy the Smartboard!
More screen time! Yay! Take a look at this! Associated with Southeast Asian cuisine, this thorny fruit is known for its divisive odor. Some people absolutely love it, while others have compared it to raw sewage, rotten onions, or even skunk spray. What is the name of this fruit that so many people have opinions on? I've been Bordy the Smartboard! See you next time!
Shapes and such. Which of these is not a real shape? Cow tools! What? You don't know what cow tools are? Well, I took an anthropology course in college and learned that humans used to be defined as the only animal that made and shaped tools. And that made me think, hey, what if cows made tools? And I just I tried making what I thought cows would make, and one of them is a hand saw, or something, even though they don't have hands, they have cloven hooves. I don't know, look, I just thought it would be interesting, okay? Shut up! Congratulations! You're the winner of Shovelware's Brain Game! Don't touch that dial. Shovelware's Brain Game will be back with another new episode after a short break. This episode is sponsored by Smart Technologies. For real. Thanks, fellas. Brain, check. Game, double check. Shovelwares, triple check. We've got all the ingredients we need to throw together an episode of Shovelwares Brain Game. Cynical at heart, but still putting on a great big smile, it's your host, the Dancing Banana. The power of music! What style of musical theater originating in the 1600s is defined by its loud, dramatic singers and orchestra? Talking about states. The 5 Great Lakes. They sure are great. But one of them is slightly less great, in my opinion. You see, all of the Great Lakes border the U.S. state of Michigan except one. Which one could that be? Probably geography. A certain continent features a region called the Indian subcontinent, which contains countries such as India, Nepal, and Bangladesh, among others. What continent is this region located in? That's pretty based! Talking about states. A novelty soda drinking hat. With this on your head, you won't have to worry about using your arms in relation to drinking your soda ever again. Until you run out of soda, well, then you'd have to use your arms to remove and replace the soda cans on the sides. Actually, if you could do that without using your arms, that'd be pretty impressive. Ooh, I want to see that now. To be liquid is to be in a state of matter where a substance has no fixed shape and matches the shape of its container, retaining a constant volume. You know, like water in a glass. Which of these scientific elements is a liquid at room temperature? You know, I was just you put in the effort and you run. I mean, those are really difficult hobbies that I. So if anybody wants to trade up, I'm around. Oh, now I'm hungry. Science rules. This self-help book I had in my car. Listen, between you and me, I'm probably going to need it back pretty soon, but you can borrow it for now, okay? Okay, so there are two nondescript objects. One object exerts a nonspecific force on the other object, and the second object exerts an equal and opposite similarly nonspecific force back to the first object. Sir Isaac Newton wrote this down as one of his laws of motion. Which of his laws describes this? Amazing space! I've learned recently about the hypothetical eventual heat death of the universe, and I'm really freaking out here, man. How long do we have? A year? A week? A day? You gotta tell me so I can stop freaking out! Flags of the world. The flag of Canada features a white center, two red bars on either side, and a shape in the middle. What is that shape? Trains, planes, and automobiles. I'm flying high above Shovelware Studios Hollywood in a hot air balloon right now. Everyone on the ground looks like ants. Anyway, hot air balloons work by filling a large fabric bag with hot air, giving the air inside the bag a lower density than the cold air outside it. What is the name of this bag structure? Now, how do I get down from here? Puzzling Puzzlers. Let's bring out a special guest to ask the next question. It's 40, the Smartboard!
Hiya, folks! Here's your question. This set of pipes has 4 openings and 4 exits. You need to pour water in one of the openings so it reaches the exit with the bucket beneath it. The water will only flow downward with gravity and will not go upward through any pipes. Which opening do you pour the water through? Another question down. See you all later.
Sports Mix. During our next commercial break, that we definitely have, we plan on having a lucky member from the audience try to sink a half-court shot for a fabulous prize. In a game of basketball, how many points is a half-court shot worth? Memorable events. In what year did Martin Luther King Jr. make his famous "I Have a Dream" speech? Big oof. The power of music. Hey, want to hear how high-pitched I can make my voice? Check it out.
What's the name of the highest-pitched group of voices in a choir?
A miniature version of the famous statue, the Thinker. Just think of all its many uses. I think you could think of one if you thought about it long enough. Here's our Shovelware's Brain Game Grand Champion! Would you look at that? We made it to the end of the episode with minimal casualties. I'd call that a successful game show taping. I mean, wouldn't you? This episode of Shovelware's Brain Game is brought to you by Marsh's Grocery Store. Swampy foods, swampy prices.